Okay, Mira, what happens to a bar girl after they work in the bar? Would they be marriage materials for Filipino? Will they save enough money to have a business in their province? What would happen to them? Okay, there are different things that might happen to a bar girl. These are the things that I saw and I heard. At the same time, some are sad, some are happy. Number one, the best thing that could happen is they can find a foreigner whom they can marry. These are the ones who could find someone who would take care of them, love them probably, and then, happy. The second one, these are the bar girls who would stay in the bar until they become a mama san. How is the system for that? First of all, they would, work as a dancer and then door girl. After they become a door girl, they would become a waitress and then they can become a head waitress and then they can become a mama san. So, about their love life, I don't really know. But some of the mama san that I know, they are married to Filipino men. So they just keep on working for the money and for their children, I guess. The next scenario is some of them had a good life. They never really cared about the future. I guess easy money, easy come, easy go for money. They don't really think about tomorrow because they think that tomorrow they can just, go out with someone and have the same amount of money. Or sometimes they just give all their families those money and then they forget about themselves. So, worst case scenario, one scenario that I know is, they would, some of them would marry Filipinos, but then they would quit working in the bar. Now that's a good thing, especially the Filipino has a job. Some still has to work in the bar, but they still didn't save any money. They just need to survive. And yeah, it's also okay for their husbands if they work in the bar, Filipino husbands. Now some who, um, about saving money, not really. It's really seldom for them. My best friend is one example before. She didn't really care about saving money, but it's a good thing it's not too late when she really realized that she has to save money because she's not young forever, but some they don't. So they end up, just working continuously. And then some will just bring their family in Angeles City so that their sister or their brothers can work in Angeles City and help them with the expenses. But it's really seldom for them to save money and then go back to the province and start a business. Usually, the business that Filipinos just know are having a sari-sari store. Sari-sari store is a small mm, grocery shop. I guess you guys have experienced that and saw that. It's really common. I guess it's the only one that is being told for us or we experience. Um, I hope now, since our government implemented financial education, people would see other ways of earning aside from a sari-sari store. And then, would they become a marriage material? It really depends. Some of them, they still get, criticized for their job. Some of them, if they get to marry someone, Filipino, they're still happy. I don't really know if Filipinos, I don't think they really care about the background. It's really seldom. Maybe the Filipino themselves don't care, but the family of the Filipino would really say a lot of bad things, and they never forget. I know this one person. She worked in the bar before, and then the children of the guy that she married, they kept on saying that again and again and again. It's been like 14, 20 years ago, but they still cannot forget that. So, hmm, it's really sad, right? Um, mhm. And then some bar girls, especially if they went to drugs or got involved with a bad influence Filipino, they end up really in a bad situation. We had these two girls before that stayed in our house. When they were young, they really earned. One looks like really pretty. I've never, whenever I see her, it's like I can see the Virgin Mary. Really, like. And then when I started working at the hotel, my boss, the female boss, wanted to adopt a baby, and then I found out that the girl, she left our house because my stepmom keeps on telling them, "You already work there. Do your best. It means get a better life." But that girl, fell in love with a Filipino. Then she got into drugs and gambling, so she got pregnant, and then I found out at the hotel when they were talking about the woman who's selling her baby. It was her. That time she didn't live with us anymore for about 2 years. And she was selling her baby for only 3,000 pesos. The baby was half blood because my boss wants half blood. It's really sad, really. And then there's another woman. She's similar. She's really pretty, popular among Asian men. And then they gave, whenever she comes home, she's gonna bring my brother a lot of chocolates. Of course, I'm gonna go to my brother and ask for some. And similar, she didn't use it wisely that time. So we just found out that she married. She is with a Filipino, and then when I saw her, she really looked different. And then they live at the squatters area near Prism Hotel because our house used to be at the gas station in front of Prism Hotel. So in between that, there's a squatters area. That's where they both live. And then I heard right now, I don't know what happened if she went back to province or they moved to Manila. So I guess not all of them got a good life, and not all of them can be a marriage material, and not all of them really thought about saving money. I guess because they thought that money is quite easy. Just I think. That's all.